Hello, Divine Collective. We are doing a love reading today. We are using Red Heart Red Hot Love. This is you can purchase this on Etsy. It is from V Love and Crystals, and she makes a whole bunch of different kinds of decks on there. This one I've had for quite a while. It is great for doing love readings. We are going to do a three-pile reading, and we're going to see what your love message is for today. So let's see. What do you need to know? Let's see. What is the universe wanting you to be aware of? Thank you so much, universe. Thank you so much, spirit guides, for letting us know. Self, higher self, letting us know what we need to know. Okay, so there's our three cards. So you're going to pick one, two, or three. If you picked card one, your card is reminiscence. So this is all about um, the first thing I got was looking back over the years, right? Looking back at maybe when you first got together, when you first got married, when you first said I do. Um, for some of you, you could be an older couple, and this is just looking back and thinking about like your life together and the kids growing up and things like that. Reminiscence is all about, um, I feel like for some of you, this could be remembering a past loved one, even. I feel like the person, I feel like for some of you, someone is coming in to this reading to let you know that they love you and that they miss you in spirit, and that they know that you still love them and you still think about them and you still cherish the relationship that you both had together. And I feel like this person is coming in to let you know that it is okay for you to love again. It's okay for you to move on. It's okay for you to trust that you're meant to be happy. Okay. And I feel like this person wants you to know that they loved your relationship. Okay. You might have had times where you struggled or fought or didn't get along with certain situations, but this person, I'm getting the download that this person really loved your relationship and they'd done it all over again. Okay, so for some of you, this is a great card for going down memory lane, and for other ones, you're being reminded that that you are loved and that you are always going to be loved. Okay. For some of you, this could be you are working through a separation, whether it is a death or a divorce or something that has pulled this person away from you. And your message is that it is okay to process these feelings and to go back down over memory lane, as we call it, or but don't pull your memories apart. Don't try to set and think of like, what did I do wrong? What did I say? What didn't I do? Spirit is telling you, for this particular person, spirit is telling you you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, it's the purpose for this relationship has served its purpose. You didn't do anything wrong. So don't keep reliving the past thinking that you could have done something differently. Everything worked out the way it was meant to, and it's because there's other things that are meant to come into your life now. Okay? So it's better to have loved and experienced than to have never loved at all. Okay. So just trust that this situation has ended, for this particular person, just trust that this situation has ended and it's okay to move on. You're meant to move on from here, okay? Don't get yourself stuck in the past. Don't let fear set in. Don't let yourself put all the pressure on yourself. Things worked out the way they were aligned to work out, okay? So it's very important that you continue to move forward, okay? For pal 2, you have mind games, right? So be very careful when it comes to love that you don't allow a person to play mind games with you, right? Someone playing mind games, it makes it impossible for you to feel emotionally stable. If you're playing mind games, for some of you, if you're tuning in and you're the one playing mind games, why? Why are you playing mind games with yourself? What is unresolved in you that's causing you to play your mind games with yourself? If you're playing mind games with others, why are you choosing to do so, right? So anytime we play mind games, there's always an unresolved purpose behind it, whether it's in the person that's playing mind games with us or whether it's in ourselves. Because sometimes you can play mind games with yourself too, right? Not all of us are innocent that watches these videos, okay? We have our own issues as well. So sometimes out of fear, we might play mind games to test the waters, or sometimes out of what we went through in life, we might play mind games not realizing because that's what we were taught or seen, or we didn't deal with certain things, so we might handle certain situations certain ways, right? So if you are the one playing mind games, ask yourself, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this to others, right? What can you do to correct this situation? If you feel that someone is playing mind games with you, this is your validation. This is a validation card, basically saying yes. This is a confirmation that you are experiencing mind games, right? That you are experiencing someone who is playing a mind game with you. How far you allow this game to go is going to be up to you, right? You want to ask yourself, is this relationship healthy? Is this relationship going to um, be a positive transformation in my life? Is this relationship going to support me as I grow? Right? Mind games are usually due to many different reasons, like childish behavior, um, immature uh, thought processing, jealousy, envy, unresolved childhood issues, unresolved self love. It could be from having mind games done to you for so long that you just automatically do it in return. It could be from someone who doesn't love themselves enough, so therefore they don't realize being when they're being played with the mind games, right? So like whatever that this card is, if you picked card 2, pay attention. Pay attention now. This is your cue to pay attention. If it is you playing mind games with yourself, why are you doing so, right? And if it's someone else, what do you need to do to set healthy boundaries so that these games are no longer accepted? Okay. Self love, love yourself, because when you have self love and you love yourself, you're going to know when you're being played, and you're just going to feel it. Spirit's just going to let you know, and you're going to know how to end that situation. Change of heart. Okay, so card 3, if you picked card 3, this is change of heart. Somebody in this situation is having a change of heart. Okay, so this could be a situation where a person feels that it is time for them to go. Um, Maybe what they thought they wanted might not be exactly what they want now. This could also be for you as well. Maybe, this could be a good thing too. Maybe, someone has broken up with you recently, or a situation isn't working out with you recently, And this card is telling you not to allow this situation to get you down, right? There's always going to be a positive for you on the flip side of things, okay? So if somebody is having a change of heart, let them. Trust that the universe is allowing this change of heart for you for a purpose, okay? Let this person have this change of heart because that can open up doors for you that you don't even see yet, okay? And a change of heart um, could also be a an inner change of heart too, right? Maybe this person is realizing that they need to work on themselves as well. Okay, so maybe they're having a change of heart because they need to do some health, some inner healing on their own areas, right? So when we have the change of heart, this can be also for you. You might be realizing a lot of things in this situation. Maybe it's not um, as loving as you thought it was, as you wanted to believe it was. Maybe it's not as fulfilling or balanced as you thought it was. You might feel like you need to release this relationship at this time because it is not serving your highest good. It's not meeting your expectations for yourself. Um, Maybe you thought it was a great relationship, and now that you're in it more and more, you're realizing that it's not truly aligned with you, and that's okay. Sometimes it takes us a while before we finally realize that something it just isn't going to work out for us, right? Everything seems to be like so uh infatuation. You might be infatuated at first because everything just seems like wow, and then you realize, okay, the new has wore off, and you're not compatible. You're not feeling the vibes anymore. So let's pull some cards from Soul Connections. I love to use this deck with our readings as well because I think it just helps give a little bit more guidance to the situation. Right, that's too many. So let's see what we need to know with. Ooh, that's too many. Um, they're so small. Sometimes they just fall out. Okay, there we go. All right. So embrace what destiny has in store for you. Okay. So this one here for reminiscence is embrace the changes. Embrace the love that is coming your way. Okay. And embrace the moment that you're in. Instead of constantly going back with sadness, embrace where you are now. Pull that energy into the now and send love to yourself. Okay. Mind games. Yes. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. Okay. So if this person is playing mind games with you, you might want to confront them and ask them what their true intentions are. Do they care about you? Are they just messing with you? Are they just leading you on, or do they really want to have a commitment with you? Okay. And if the mind games are really starting to frustrate you and upset you, then this might be a sign that you need to end this relationship so that you can start looking for the signs of true love and what true love is. Okay. Because if you're in a relationship and the person's playing mind games, those mind games are just going to get worse as the relationship goes on and on. So make sure you're using discernment here. Make sure that you're understanding things correctly. Don't be afraid to speak your voice because this is about your heart. So you should never allow anybody to walk all over it. Maybe don't be afraid to speak your voice and find out true intentions. That way, if the person is just leading you on, you can end it before you get any more emotionally involved. Okay. Attraction, divine soul counterpart, attraction, transcendence, and superficiality. Okay, so under change of heart, um, there could be a situation here where uh, the emotional status has changed. Maybe you're for some people they might be attracted to another party. I feel like there could be a need for ending the relationship because they are wanting to start a relationship with someone else. Um, for some of you, you may have jumped into a relationship and and it's kind of a rocky start. Like, so you're uncertain because you're attracted to this person, but at the same time, there's a lot of differences going on. So you may need to definitely use communication here. Okay. Intense. Yeah. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great heights and great lows. Yeah. I feel like there's a little bit of struggle going on with this PAL 3. Um, the change of heart could be a temporary thing for some of you watching. Maybe this person just is frustrated or unhappy or angry or like soul connections can be very intense. So if you picked PAL 3, communication, 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 that's what's really, really going to be successful in this situation right here is communication. Without communication, the heart can be damaged, the heart can be hurt because the person might be thinking this or you might be thinking that, and not that's not true, but your mind is running wild or your heart is running wild or the fear is running wild. And so if this feels like a soul connection to you, communicate, communicate, communicate. That is what's going to really align you with your purpose, with your true um, situation here. All right, let's pick an overall card just for an overall guidance card. So what do we need for a closing card here for this relationship spirit? What do we need for a closing card for all three of these? Okay, obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. All right, so wow, thank you, Spirit, for this card. Because as you can see in all three, there are obstacles, right? In all three of your cards, there are obstacles to get over. If you really want to be in a relationship that is loving and that is aligned for you, my honest advice is to connect to your heart, connect to the creator, connect to your connect to your guardian angel, your angels, your loved ones. There is such a from experience I can tell you there is such a deep spiritual world that so many of us don't even realize is there. We just think that when a person dies, that's poof, that's it, that's gone. That's not always true. For some people, yes, they don't come back, they don't communicate, they're doing their own thing, they're doing a lot of whatever they need to do on the other side. But for a lot of us, we do have that spiritual guidance. We do have those loved ones supporting us. For a lot of us, we do have um, divine father guidance from our creator. And so like I feel like you need to spiritually connect to your heart chakra, connect to the universe, the um, whoever you look up to in this reading, whoever you pray to or turn to for guidance, ask them to clarify this reading for you and to help your heart align spiritually with what truly is your calling, what truly is for you. Okay, a true divine relationship with someone doesn't just help you, and it isn't just you helping them, you help others. Okay, most relationships with a person, it doesn't just involve two people, it involves the people that they love, it involves the environment that you're in, okay, it it involves more than just you. So ask what look for ways to solve the situations and to open your heart to receiving love and to using it to your fullest and to allowing the universe to work through your relationship to help others as well as yourselves and each other. Okay, when you're reminiscing on a relationship, how are you reminiscing? Are you grieving? You know, because grieving in a relationship is not healing the heart. Okay, so in reminiscence, it's important to be able to love, send love, receive love, and then use that love in the present moment for what is meant to be. But if you're grieving, then there's a lot of healing that needs to take place there because it's anytime we grieve, it stops us from being able to do something in a positive way. Okay. So working over obstacles can help you to really embrace what destiny wants to offer you. Okay. Working through obstacles of self love and vocalizing how you truly feel about how you're being treated or this relationship or what you truly want can help you to align your energies and can help you to see the signs that you're asking for, right? And the same thing with changing of the heart, overcoming obstacles can help you to not go through these negative experiences, especially if they're very intense and you don't know how to come out of them without it being so intense, right? You don't want to keep going into a cycle where you're constantly breaking yourself and then remaking yourself and then breaking yourself. That's not a healthy connection. That's not good for your heart and it's not a divine soul counterpart. So you got to be careful that you're not interpreting things in the wrong manner. Okay. Make sure you are asking the universe to help you to address these obstacles so that new doors can open. You don't want to keep reopening the old ones if they're meant to be closed, right? You want to make sure that you are using this in a way that is um, beneficial to you and to everyone involved. Okay. All right. So there is our reading. I hope this has helped you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Look at the cards and see, what do you get? What's your download and your feelings from the cards? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.